Nemo the science guy. Nemo. Nemo the science guy. Nemo. Science is cool.
Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. This is delicious. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you catch me having lunch? I was eating Rotifera. What is Rotifera, you ask? Well, let me tell you, because I am Nemo the science guy. As I was saying, clownfish love to eat Rotifera. See, Rotifera are really tiny. Rotifera are about half or even a quarter of a millimeter in length. They're also very transparent, but sometimes you can see the color of their organs, like their bellies, based on what they eat. So if they eat green algae, their stomachs may be green. Rotifera can be sac-shaped, spherical, wide, flat, and of many different sizes and shapes. But let's take a closer look at these tiny critters. First, let's look at their head. Rotifera are named based on the Latin word that means wheelbarrow. This is because on their mouth they have a crown of cilia that draws in water and food. Rotifera feed on different sources. They have a complete digestive system. Some are cannibalistic. Creepy, huh? But most of them are omnivores and feed off of things like algae or organic material, even for other phytoplankton. They can also be prey to predators like shrimp, crab, and that's right, you're looking at them, clownfish. Rotifera have little teeny toes, and those help them stay stuck to the substrate. Some are sessile. That means that they just attach to whatever surface they're on, and they never move. But the majority are mobile. Some swim in a spiral path via cilia. Others have a crawling mechanism, kind of like a worm. And then there are some that attach with their toes and later swim, and then attach again. Where do Rotifera live? Glad you asked. They like to live in fresh water environments, but they can also live in moist soil and on mosses, lichens, and sewage treatment plants. And now to the story of the birds and the bees, or shall I say, the whales and the sharks. For Rotifera, reproduction is complicated. Some Rotifera reproduce via a method called parthenogenesis. See, I told you it was complicated. What happens in parthenogenesis is that all female Rotifera produce daughters from unfertilized eggs. That's asexual. They do it all by themselves. But other species produce 2 eggs, which develop into one female and another male. But the male usually don't survive. All of this information about Rotifera and their characteristics helps us to determine what is its relationship to other animals and its ancestral lineage. Here is a phylogenetic tree of the characteristics that rotifers share with earthworms. It has a common ancestor with the earthworm, as well as sister taxa to the perchfish, squid, and crayfish. This other phylogenetic tree is based on its DNA, and the Rotifera share a common ancestor with squid and are sister taxa to crayfish. Each tree is a testable hypothesis on how Rotifera have developed over time. For example, here is a phylogenetic tree that shows how the phyla of Rotifera has great diversification and how it's changed with time due to changes in environment. All this talk about Rotifera sure has made me hungry. So with your permission, I want to get back to eating my lunch.